This Read 180 topic is made possible by a grant from
Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Celebrating the joy of kids growing through interaction.
And by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and the annual financial support of viewers like you.
Have you ever believed in something so much that even when people called you crazy, you still wouldn't give up? Well, that's what's going on in these videos. They're all about people who follow their passions, the stuff they really care about, and they get some pretty fascinating results. And speaking of fascinating, I can't wait until you meet the VJ who put these together. He's a Read 180 graduate who's pretty passionate himself. So fasten your seatbelt because VJ Kirk is coming in for a landing.
Hey, I just found these kittens, man. Poor little guys, they don't have a mom. So now, I'm playing dad round the clock. Oh, but wait, videos, right. I'm supposed to be here to tell you about the videos I made for you. Okay, I love them because they're about people who follow their passions, their dreams. And this first guy's dream is big, huge. Okay, I'm gonna sneak off to feed the kittens while you watch. Huge.
Crazy Horse.
This might look like just another mountain in the Black Hills of South Dakota, but eventually it'll be carved to look like this. What will that take? First, it takes one man's vision and imagination, tons of dynamite, plenty of old-fashioned math, and a century or two. The vision comes from a sculptor named Korchak. He wanted to honor Native Americans by carving this mountain into a portrait of the great chief Crazy Horse. And this honor is huge. It would be 10 times bigger than the presidents on Mount Rushmore. In fact, all 4 presidents' heads could fit into the Crazy Horse sculpture. Korchak started work about 50 years ago. When he died in 1982, he left behind a notebook of measurements and this model of the sculpture. Each inch on the model equals 34 inches on a corresponding point on the mountain. His daughter Monique uses the point system, a method that was also used on Mount Rushmore. She takes measurements from a plaster cast of the model. Then she transfers them onto the mountain from a boom, over 30 stories above the earth. Workers paint the measurements on the mountain, drill holes for dynamite, and blast by blast, Crazy Horse is emerging. 50 years ago, people told Korchak his dream couldn't be done. Too bad they won't be around in, say, another 100 years or so when his dream could become a reality. Okay, so it's New Year's Day in snowy New York City. You're bundling up to go outside and head to the beach? That's right. You think it's weird? Not me. Of course, I like weird stuff. Well, wait until you see this video and let's see what you think.
Polar bears.
It's a freezing New Year's Day in New York, and we're on the beach at Coney Island. The rides are all closed, but it's a nice day for a swim. No matter what the weather, January 1st is the kickoff swim for the members of the Polar Bear Club.
I feel great! Oh, what a way to start the year!
The club started in 1903 and attracts folks of all kinds. Joining is easy. Pay your dues, take off your clothes, and take a daring dip in freezing waters.
Anybody will go out in the water when it's 10 degrees, they got a lot of spirit.
The polar bears meet every Sunday for a cool swim, and their enthusiasm could, well, give you goosebumps.
The minute you hit that water, you're in another world. It really changes your whole outlook on everything, and for a day or two, you actually have a great feeling to your body, like totally rejuvenated.
But, no surprise, some people don't think the polar bears are too cool.
I think it's sick. It's crazy. We'll never go in the winter.
But no matter what you think about the sanity of its members, the polar bears sure have a good time chilling. Okay, with 9 kids in my family, no one has his or her own room. But if you're lucky enough to have your own, you probably kinda decorate it, right? Even just a poster or maybe a pile of dirty clothes somewhere. Anyway, I'm sure you'll understand the people in this next video. They have something all their own that they like so much, they've decorated it just the way they want. You're not gonna believe it.
Art cars.
Most Americans love their cars. And some Americans really love their cars. They take time to dress them up and turn their autos into art. This masterpiece was once a conservative old Cadillac. This sculpture on wheels is a faucet car. It's a plumber's dream. Dalton Stevens covered his car in buttons. He also covered his toilet, his guitar, even his coffin and his hearse. What a way to go. Think of the electric bills for this bug. Speaking of expenses, this monster needs braces. And meet the biker who turned his cycle into a Kawasaki. This clunker is a rolling reminder of the earthquake that smashed it at exactly 5:04. Check out the license plate. And this guy not only has to change the oil in his car, he has to water it and mow it. Anyone who goes to this much trouble dressing up their wheels must love them. Whether they've been decorated with sitting ducks, giant insects, or plastic fruit, these works of art are so cool they're hot. In fact, they're so hot, they're smoking. So we like these unusual folks, right? I mean, we didn't think carving crazy horses crazy, and the dip in icy waters is just plain old cool, and the art cars are hot. Well, the fun never ends here at Read 180. One more video on the way. Yeehaw! Ride 'em, cowboy!
I'm no clown.
Lloyd Ketchum looks like a mild-mannered mechanic, but the shy guy from Miles City, Montana has a wild side. Outside the garage, his job is to distract bulls before they do serious damage to the cowboys who tried to ride them. Ouch!
Saving people's my main priority.
And the cowboys are lucky he's there.
It gives us a split second to get to our feet, kind of figure out where we're at and get to a fence.
Okay, so he puts on makeup and funny clothes, but...
I'm not a clown.
Nope, they're called Rodeo lifesavers, and it's a job all about close calls.
It's a game of inches all the time.
Inches?
Centimeters.
Centimeters?
Real close.
Sometimes too close. Then it's time for repairs and back in the ring. So why would Lloyd ask to be chased by an angry animal who's trying to turn him into a shish kebab?
Everybody calls us crazy.
Good answer, Lloyd.
Can you believe it is history? Can you believe it's already time for a new topic? Well done.